Hey guys, it's Tammy here, and today I want to talk to you about a topic that has been coming up a lot for me lately, and that is quality over quantity and being realistic with your time and what you can achieve in between the busy life that you already have. So for me, I am a mum of three, as some of you may know, and Mark is still working, so he tends to go away for a week at a time with work. So a lot of the time not a lot of the time, but half of the time I'm on my own with the kids. And running an online business, anyone with little kids would probably understand that it's not easy doing it all on your own, and then trying to run a business or go to work or whatever you're doing on top of that is a challenge. It's just a challenge, and anybody that's sort of in the mix of it right now, with little kids racing around, they know how full on it is, and you're experiencing it firsthand, so you know that it's a challenge. Every day can be very challenging. So what I have found, I have been making mistakes along the way with my time management, say. And I've noticed over the last few weeks, I've really changed my ways and started to be more realistic with what I can achieve, especially when Mark's away. And it has really helped with my productivity, and that's where the quality over quantity comes into it. So what I've done is I've decided to cut back the hours that I spend on the business, because realistically it was just too much. I was sort of taking too much time away from the kids. I was trying to mesh it all in when the kids were home. I was ending up like pretty exhausted because I was trying to work while they were asleep, or just, it just was all getting too messy. So what I've done is I've decided to cut back the amount of hours that I can spend on my online business, or our online business, each week. And instead of making it about how many hours I spend working, it's about organizing those hours that I do spend working to get real quality work done. And what I found is that I am so much more productive, and I'm getting so much more work done just by being more organized with the time that I've put aside. So I am actually doing less hours work, but I'm being so much more productive with what I'm getting done. I'm focusing on the right things. And it's very easy to, if you're not organized, you can sit down and you can waste so much time in front of your computer, or at your desk, trying to work out what you're doing, or just sort of starting a job that is not the most important thing. And yeah, you might get things done, but you don't get the things done that you really need to do. I found that I was like, there's certain things that you avoid, that you don't like to do. There's certain things that sort of slip your mind if you're not organized and you've written it down, and then you get to the end of the day and you go, wow, I knew I needed to do that today, but I haven't done it. And it's all because you've avoided it, you've forgotten about it, you're not organized. So setting my tasks for the hours that I do have to work, and sticking to that, and making those, even if it's 2 hours a day, which most of the days it is, that's the reality. When Mark's away, that's what I have. So instead of just wasting that time that I do have, just smashing out the jobs that you need to be getting done. So quality over quantity, oh my gosh, such a massive difference. This video is basically for anyone who is struggling. I know how hard it is to juggle everything when you've got young kids, so I just wanted to put this out there. Anyone that's sort of feeling like they're in the same sort of situation where it's just all too much, and how can I fit all these hours, how can I fit all this work in such little time? The key for me has been organization, quality over quantity, and be realistic with what the time that you can put in. Because if you try to put too much on your plate, you get too bogged down, and well, if you're anything like me, it stops you in your tracks. When I feel too overwhelmed that I've got like I've got so much to achieve and I can't do it all, I can't possibly do it all, I just stop in my tracks. I just get too overwhelmed and I'm like, I don't know where to start. So yeah, so being realistic, I don't ever set any more than 3 tasks for a day to achieve. And that helps because anything else that I achieve is a bonus and it makes me feel really good. If I've got a list this long, it's just, clearly I'm never going to get it finished, and it makes me feel crappy at the end of the day when I haven't got it finished. So 3 things, if you do more, awesome. If not, you're being realistic. That's just, you know, life gets busy. If you have kids, you have a full-time job, whatever is going on in your life, be realistic with the time that you have.